Hello everybody, welcome to your dynamic flexibility flow with me, Laura Kate. We're going to begin today's class sitting nice and comfortably onto a mat. Make sure you're sitting up tall and your shoulders are released away from ears. Just begin to listen to your breath now. Feel it flowing in and out through the nostrils, relaxing even further. Trying not to let thoughts cloud the mind. As we begin today's practice with an open heart, a few more really deep breaths. Gently open the eyes and take a big inhale, reach hands overhead, interlace the fingers, and give yourself a full stretch. If it's okay, look up to the sky. And then from here, taking your right hand down next to you, coming into a seated side bend. Make sure you're grounded in both seated bones. Inhaling up and coming over to the left side. Breathing deep. From here, we're just going to come into a gentle forward fold. I'll just move position so you can see better. Exhale, forward fold, relaxing the head and neck. Very gently now coming over to the left side, stretching out from the right hand all the way to the right hip. Breathing as much as you can here. And then gently coming over to that right side. Gently coming back to center. And then lifting up to our hands and knees into a variation of cat-cow. So inhale, push the belly. And then exhale, lift round the spine into child's pose. Inhale, lifting back up, pushing the chest down, lifting and rounding through the spine. Making any movements that you want to if your body feels like it needs to go in any way. Just listening to the breath and flowing, but just making sure that you're really exaggerating the movements just to warm up the spine. From here, let's place the hands forward to the front of the mat. Keeping the hips in line with the knees, just gently drop the chest towards the floor. Make sure the chin is down, eyes gaze forward. Sliding now into our Sphinx pose, making sure that the elbows are underneath the shoulders. Very gently now making some head rolls, going from one side to the other, getting rid of any tension in the neck, in the shoulders. Relaxing the head down and place the hands behind the head. We're going to lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time we're going to extend the arms out as we lift the chest up as high as you can off the floor, palms face towards the ground. Let's go for 4. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift for 3, 2, last one, hold and release. Inhale, lifting very gently up to a cobra position, lifting the navel off the floor. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes, lifting back up to a tabletop position. Extending your right leg now, and we're going to lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flexing the left toes, let's lift up into a 3-legged dog. Good, pressing the hands into the floor. Bending the knee towards the chest, stepping it over to that left side. Coming into Wild Thing, pressing the chest up, relaxing the head back. Coming back, lifting that right leg as high as you can, bending it almost into a plank, and then step it forward into a low lunge. Interlace the fingers and press the right knee forward. Relax your shoulders. Tucking the left toes, lifting the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale, swoop the arms up and back, gentle back bend here. Exhale, place the hands onto the floor, step back into a runner's lunge, both legs straight. Exhale, lift back into a low lunge. Exhale down. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lower. Two more to go, so just flow with your own breath here. If you need to slow it down, it's absolutely fine. Bending back into a low lunge, we're going to place the left hand where the left foot would naturally be and inhale up with the right hand. Open that chest. With the right hand, you're going to try and hold on to the left foot, twisting round. If you can't reach the foot, it's absolutely fine, just aim to get that way. Returning back now to our three-legged dog. Relaxing the foot back to the floor, maybe a few breaths in down dog. Up to you if you want to come into a vinyasa. If you want to stay in down dog or take a break in child's pose, it's completely up to you. Returning now back to a tabletop position and extending your left leg. Inhale, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, tucking the right toes, lifting up to your three-legged dog. Bending the knee to the chest, coming into wild thing on the opposite side. Lift the chest up, drop the head back. Exhale, coming back. Lift the leg up into a slight plank and then place the left leg to the ground. Interlace the fingers onto the left knee and slightly apply some pressure. Sink the hips forward. And then lifting the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift the arms all the way back, slight back bend. Exhale, placing the hands on the floor, straightening up, lifting both legs. Exhale down. 3, inhale, rise. 2, and 1. Bending back into our low lunge and placing the right hand onto the floor where your right foot should be and open up to the left side, or wipe some sweat off your face like I did. And then bending to the left side and pressing in the right foot. Coming back now, three-legged dog. If you'd like to come into a vinyasa, you can, or completely up to you, resting in child's pose or just returning back to a downward facing dog. Walking the hands and feet together, let's come into our first forward fold. So let's ragdoll to begin with, holding the elbows, maybe shaking the head, yes and no. From here, bending the knees as much as you can as we lift up into Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back and exhale, forward fold into our shoulder opener. Inhale, lift, bend the knees, rise up with the hands, open the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift, bending again. Last time. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees and rise back up to Utkatasana and just pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lifting all the way up to a standing position. Maybe shrugging the shoulders, maybe making some small movements just to settle the body, moving from side to side. From here, taking our right hand over to the left side of the head and just gently pulling the neck round while you wrap the left hand around the spine, feeling the pull between the neck and the shoulder. Changing sides. From here, I'm going to inhale, bend the knees, place the hands behind the head and drop the head back. Exhale, stand and slightly crunch the head in. We're not forcing the head, we're just bending it forward. Exhale. Inhale, lift, arching the spine, bending as far as you can, crunching round. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold as you float down. Walk the hands to the top of the mat and let's meet in a plank position, holding tight here, so lifting up on the abs. Vinyasa flow if you'd like, or meeting back in downward facing dog. Looking forward, jump or step forward into our squat position. Maybe making some small movements here. Keep the chest up high. From here, we're going to come into crow pose. So if you know crow pose, come on in. If you don't, place the hands at the top of the mat. Lift the bottom, place the knees high up onto the biceps. And one at a time you can lift, or both feet. If you're advanced, stepping back into chaturanga, and then lifting up into downward facing dog. Let's relax here, taking a few breaths in child's pose. Let the breath just flow naturally. Inhale, rising, lifting back up to downward facing dog. Looking forward and jump or step through. Place the feet out in front of you. Sit up straight. Relax your shoulders. Big inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, forward fold with the chest coming down forward and then the head. Keeping the feet flexed. Inhale very gently, placing the hands behind you, fingers facing forward as we lift up into a reverse plank, lifting high through the hips and gently dropping the head, keeping the toes pointed. Exhale, lower down, then coming in to our butterfly position, maybe gently pressing the knees out to the side, but be gentle with your body. And then bringing the legs out as wide as you can here. Remembering to flexing the feet. And then with the left hand, try and touch the foot. And if you can, with the right hand, try and extend it towards the foot. It doesn't matter if you can't touch. The most important part is that the chest is open and not facing the floor. Big inhale and changing to the other side. If you can, swiveling the head towards the sky. If not, you can release the head down. Inhale, lift. And we're going to exhale, forward fold all the way down if that's possible for you. It doesn't matter how far you can come, all that matters is that you're going the furthest you can and your feet are still flexed. You're benefiting as much as someone who can get all the way down. Let's bring the feet together and come to lie onto our back, rolling 3 times, massaging the soft parts of the back. Coming into bent legs and just rocking the knees maybe side to side, keeping the shoulders onto the floor. From here, placing the right foot over the left knee, flexing both feet, left hand wraps round and your right hand comes in between the legs as you hold on to the shin as you draw the left leg in towards you. Changing the side, so left leg now on right knee, interlacing the fingers onto the shin. Pulling the knee in. Roll again 3 times. And we're just going to work on some dynamic wheel poses. So lifting up, placing the right hand behind you and lifting up with the left as you shoot the hips up towards the sky. Changing sides, inhale, lift, shoot the hips up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift, open the heart space and down. And then gently coming to lie onto the back, coming into a supine twist. So let's begin with the right leg over the left, turning the gaze to the right and releasing the left shoulder to the ground. Closing the eyes, relaxing the muscles in the face. Changing now to the opposite side, left leg over right, turning the gaze over to the left. Very, very gently coming out of the pose and then finishing in full Shavasana. So relaxing the entire body for as long as you like. Well done, yogis. Thanks so much for joining.